Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of The Expanse. This is Season 6, Episode 2. The crew of the Rocinante are headed for the Azure Dragon to stop Marco from continually bombarding Earth with rocks, and Philip, after killing his friend last time, will have a stern talking to and ultimately suffer no consequences for his actions because of his father. And if it wasn't for the fact that he's Naomi's son, I'd be so done with him at this point, but here we are. And Avasarala seems to have an idea of a way to get Bobby more involved. We'll see how all that goes. And I didn't watch the X-ray scene till afterwards last time, but it added a lot of extra context to the episode. Poor Michio and Drummer clearly having so much love for Naomi. I'll include this week's X-ray video in this video, so it's nice to have some extra scenes in lieu of a longer season. But yeah, full reaction on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps out the channel, and let's get started. Philip, what the fuck, man? Oh, we're back to this.
It's okay, it's okay. Albert, please. Please, Albert,
Too late.
please. I only give her some of my protein bar, only a little.
They have a different kind of chemistry, which doesn't work well with ours.
I mean,
I killed
poisoned
it.
her?
No, it's not your fault.
I'll help you bury her in the morning.
It's fine.
Leaving your kids at home. My mom left me alone when I was 2. I shouldn't be telling people that. Ooh. Aww. I'm not so sure things are gonna go well. I didn't even finish my sentence. Oh no. Oh, this one again. Please don't eat the dead thing. Oh no! No!
No, hey, you can't have that. That's not for you.
Oh no. Wait, it died because it ate something of hers? Does that mean that that creature will die too? Will she poison the entire... No, that's too ridiculous, right? She's not gonna poison the entire food supply? Food chain? Food chain, there we go.
Your mission specialist is transferring over now.
Is it Bobby? Did she somehow get her way?
Go to 2, please.
He calls her Peaches too? I didn't know he calls her Peaches too. Aw. And telling her to hide because, yeah, she's not supposed to be here. Bobby! Yes! Yes!
Bobby.
Permission to come aboard?
Of course.
Change of plans. Time to lock and load.
What? Anarchy. And you're... Oh, I thought they were letting him out already.
Let him out.
I'm sorry, sir, I can't do that.
Release him into my custody. Now.
No consequences. You're gonna give his gun back?
When we get back on the ship, clean yourself up and report to ops for duty.
That's it?
Johan assaulted a superior officer, and you defended yourself. That's what happened.
Wow.
The embarrassment you've become since we've arrived on Ceres would be punishment enough. Sin and I would go out. We couldn't fuck up because we didn't have anyone to bail us out. We only had each other.
No consequences.
And we're gonna capture it.
Capture?
Boarding and shooting is a whole lot riskier than sending a torpedo up their ass.
Don't you worry your pretty little head. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be armed. And sneak up in a slow, quiet approach behind their drive cone to get up close and personal. We cross over, disable their drive. Boom, 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 boom.
Are you getting paid extra for this?
I'm not in it for the money.
what the
This
fuck?
is one happy crew.
Draper, Clarissa Mao.
You're fucking kidding me.
You're free to move about.
Oh god.
You're harboring a convicted felon.
Amos trusts her, and I trust him. And this is our ship, so that's the end of it.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm gonna go grab some chow.
So much potential for comedy with Clarissa on board.
We should arm our torpedoes.
All 3 of them?
They're probably deciding whether it's worth the risk to try for the bounty on us.
Of course they are.
Aww.
If they try to move past us, kill them all.
Do we have time for a tour?
Not now.
Oh. This the cargo?
Meet you.
We have a problem.
You can't get her through.
I'm Golden Bow.
Golden Bow is free navy.
Some more than others. Marco Iñaros. He doesn't like me. I intimidate him. Sexually. Marco doesn't want us dead. He's just humiliating us with shit jobs. It's not so bad. Sometimes supplies go missing and money shows up in your pocket.
What sort of freight are you moving?
Supply depots. Marco spun them up all over the belt.
This might be a good time for a tour, after all.
Oh, really?
Philip has completely lost his focus, no self-control.
That seems to be the consensus. Sounds like his mother had a lot to do with it.
It was his fault for bringing her amongst us.
What do you want for him?
I want him to be better than this. I love him.
That word means different things to different people.
Right. You don't treat him like...
Uncle love me, but that could mean you pity him.
I need him to be the man he should be.
Are you planning on staying angry with him until then? I only ask because I think you have more important things to worry about, like our war.
You know everyone else here is afraid of me.
Right? She's not at all, it doesn't seem.
You're welcome. Ship and scarred.
The great Marco. You got lucky. Now everyone in the belt believes he's a genius.
He's good at turning people into followers.
Finally striking back at the Innas. It felt
Cathartic.
glorious.
And now?
What do you want from me?
You know where his supply depots are.
Oh.
Are you really content with a little skim? We only need the ones who are tired of licking the floor for scraps. The ones ready to snatch the food right off Marco's table. Pirate would.
Johan had family or investor. They should be compensated for all he did for the cause and would have done.
We don't owe his family anything.
Jeez.
All right, never mind.
But it's a gracious impulse. Arranged to give Johan's family a month worth of fuel pellets and some new mining nets.
I'm sorry for what happened. It was... Johan, he was...
Nothing you could say that's remotely true.
He died honorably. Serving Marco Inaros and the belt.
How do I get one of those suits? You'd only hurt yourself, Pee-wee.
Pee-wee? Oh, man. I get the feeling this mission is... It can't go as smoothly as Bobby said, right? Oh, shit!
Shit, they saw us. They're rabbiting everyone's brains.
Oh, did not have time to brace.
We can't risk destroying them. Our mission is to get aboard.
They're running. The mission is scrubbed.
I have operational command and the mission is scrubbed. When I say it is.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh, we're jumping still? Like this? You're kidding me, right? Hi. Holy crap! Holy frickin' hell! Wow. Damn. Damn! She's freezing. Crap. Clarissa.
I got it.
Oh.
Starting bypass.
Clarissa stepping up.
They're getting close to backup too.
Clarissa, you need to find the
Magnetic bottle power feed line.
Thank you.
Oh! Oh, Clarissa. Jesus, Clarissa.
I've got 3 bouncers down. Clarissa's hurt.
Oh, damn, really? Holy crap. Clarissa, I think Bobby had it. I don't think you needed to use the implant. Oh, damn.
She's fine. She really saved my ass out there.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You did good.
Can we use this to send the rocks towards Marco?
Holy shit.
Holy crap. And we're saying Marco's not a genius?
Something really, really bad happened.
Or
Or
she's smiling.
we caught a break.
I didn't bring you here to talk about that. I want the belt to see what it's doing to us. The feeds are full of numbers and political rhetoric. I want them to see the people they've hurt.
I have credibility that state media doesn't have, and you'd like to exploit it.
I'm not asking you to lie for me. I'm asking you to tell the truth and make it just a little harder for them to feel good about killing Earthers. Or don't. And wonder, with every new attack, if that was the one you could have stopped. And you chose not to.
Oh, man.
You give a really good guilt trip.
To write?
I practice a lot when I'm alone.
Oh, Avasarala. Oh, man.
I saw what that rocket did to the ship's hull, and I'm pretty sure it could have peeled Bobby's shell open if it hit her.
Oh.
You mind if we talk?
Sure, go ahead.
Alone, he meant.
This is partly my fault. We had a plan. And when you change that plan without going through the chain of command, you put all of us at risk. I'm the captain of this ship, and as long as you're part of the crew, you do what I say when I say. You see a problem, you talk to me first.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
I think that was... Yeah, she's happy about that. Being treated as one of the crew.
No, you just gotta shoot out, right?
Yeah.
That's the first time he said I was part of the crew.
Yeah. Aww. I felt like it was a nice moment, despite the chewing out. They saw it all happening.
Captured it.
Nice to see him
Data core intact.
squirm a little bit.
They'll be able to locate the rocks.
No need to be so glum. You said the fight would come soon enough. We'll be ready.
Damn.
Temperatures in the South Asian trade zone are expected to drop by more than 30 degrees. Particulate levels in the upper stratosphere have gotten
Missioned a number
30
of
degrees?
high-altitude scrubbers a few years ago. If they can our own air and water, killing us. We're all builders now.
I read that when Ceres Station, what's the old saying, nuke them till they glow and shoot them in the dark.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Lights out.
Didn't set it on Do Not Disturb? Yeah, I get the feeling she's not getting much rest.
I started a garden. Shah Jahan, that's him. He helped fertilize
Aww.
the soil. You don't have to worry about us, okay? I'll make sure the whole family has fresh vegetables to eat. Love you.
I think that was more reinvigorating than the nap would have been. And that's what led her to tell Monica to show what she wants her to show.
Thank you so much for telling me this. It's nice to imagine people on Earth doing whatever they can to help each other, even just a little. Let's not tell your mom we spoke. I love you, child. The medication we discussed, please have it waiting in my quarters. Keep this between us. Tell Sadiki to move his ass. We have a lot to do.
Wow. These extra little scenes add so much. Wow. There are so many things that make this show good. The character work, the action, the political intrigue, the drama, and they can kind of take turns shining throughout the series. This week, it was the action and that scene with the Rocinante going after the Azure Dragon. Wow, are you kidding me? I mean, we've seen ships shoot out the drives of others before, but even that's too risky for them to try because Avasarala wanted to capture the ship at all costs, and it led for quite an incredible scene. Bobby just jumping from one moving ship to the other. Absolutely ridiculous. This show just blows my mind sometimes. We did have some great character moments though. Holden was originally so pissed about having a mission specialist come on board, but upon finding out that it's Bobby, I mean, he trusts her implicitly, the whole team does. And yeah, Bobby's great. Holden is a little miffed with the change from search and destroy to capture, but it is the right move. And then, oh my god, I love Bobby and Amos's interactions. Just two top level alphas just bickering, and like Bobby comes out on top most of the time. Amos was a little apprehensive about the plan, and Bobby was just like, "Don't you worry your pretty little head." Oh my god, like. I would hate to see them fight, but I would honestly love to see them fight. Love that Amos kind of used the fact that Clarissa is on the ship as a way to throw Bobby off, just like nudge her and annoy her. And then later on when Amos asks Bobby about getting one of her suits, she says, "You'd only hurt yourself, Pee-wee." So, damn, Bobby. So amusing. Naomi was upset about Bobby going in to take out the Belters. That seemed a little weird, considering that the crew was already planning on just blowing up the ship beforehand anyway. Like, I understand she doesn't want to hurt or kill more people that she used to call her own, but this one ship is causing millions of deaths by poisoning Earth with the meteoric contaminants. And I get it, she's going through a lot, so I understand. And the resurfacing or the surfacing of her PTSD because of the spacewalk she had to do twice last season. I mean, at least with one of them, she had her suit on, but during this episode, she just froze, and poor Naomi. Clarissa stepped up, though, in her place. Though, yeah, I guess like Holden did have to chew her out a little bit for making the jump instead of Naomi without consulting anybody. I don't think he was yelling at her for helping Bobby. There was no time to communicate about that at any point. But yeah, I guess I could feel that she was going to take that chewing out very well. It felt kind of sweet, actually. It was stern, but it meant that she was being included. And I felt that in the way that Holden was delivering it, because it was a very quiet way of doing that. And like, she was so happy to be called one of the crew. And it was the first time he had ever voiced that, and she was so happy about it. And yeah, Bobby owes her her life as well. I would like to see them interact after that, considering that Bobby was so mad that Clarissa was hiding out on the ship. And yeah, I didn't realize that the weapon that was pointed at Bobby was that powerful. I guess we saw the ship's hull get damaged, but I mean, I didn't realize. I thought that was from Clarissa at first. I was like, holy shit, she's able to damage the hull of a ship, but apparently it was from the weapon. But yeah, for the first time, Clarissa, part of the crew, that's really sweet. Also really like the scene with Kamina Drummer, or the scenes with Kamina Drummer and the crew she was leaving Michio with. She was talking right in front of Michio about how this was like basically their only choice, and telling Joseph to kill them if they try to get past them onto the Tynan. But that must have been like anxious for her, but it turns out these Golden Bough Free Navy aren't all that fond of Mariko, but they already sided with him in the past. And yeah, they frequently like skim a little off of whatever mission they send him. Marco sends them on. Apparently, the leader got caught up in Marco's rhetoric when the Belters finally got some payback, but he's not a fundamentalist, he's not an ideologue, and he even lets Drummer know that they make supply runs to supply depots that Marco is setting up, and Drummer, never missing a beat, I guess no pun intended, convinces him to put her in contact with some of the Golden Bough who are willing to stand against the Marco, so they can raid these depots, whatever they can do to weaken Inaros' grip on the system. And yeah, I really love that moment and what it holds in store for Kamina and her crew. And then there's Marco and how he gets Philip off scot-free. That's frustrating to watch, but like, of course it was gonna happen. And then that talk with this like newish character, the blonde lady. She was here last episode too, but she pushes Marco. Like, she's not afraid of him at all. It's refreshing, and he notices, he voices the fact that she's not afraid of him, and she's like, "You're welcome." But yeah, Marco says that he needs Philip to be the man he should be, which I guess is exactly the problem. This is the root cause of all of Philip's problems. Like Marco is trying to mold everyone to be what he wants them to be and not let them be who they are. And Philip has no idea who he is without his father. And when he tries to be his own man in some way, he's shut down. And so he lashes out. And I mean, this woman takes a different approach. It doesn't shut him down completely when he asks for supplies to be sent to his murdered friend's family. First, she tells him it doesn't make any sense. We owe them nothing. But then she does it anyway. And yeah, I think that's a nice moment for Philip. And yeah, I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do with himself either. Actually, now that I think about it, is Michio being used as a parallel for Philip? Like, she's not ready for war because she's too nervous and she's not a warrior, and Philip is being forced to be a warrior. He was forced to be a warrior much slowly over time, but as we can see, he cannot handle himself. Maybe not in the actual actions of war, but in the aftermath, he doesn't know how to act. He doesn't know how to be. And yeah, just his inability to be a warrior or to deal with the fallout of being a warrior manifests itself in self-destructive ways. Anyway, we again start this episode with this little girl on Laconia with the little bird thing she fed last time. She fed it a protein bar and it died because the food is not chemically compatible. That's fascinating and also deeply troubling. I mean, the little girl was so upset that she poisoned it. What do you do as a parent in that case? Like, the mom was trying to comfort her and say, no, like, it's not your fault, but it, like, clearly is. Like, I would also tell her it's not her fault, I guess. That's my impulse, but it's also not the truth. It feels bad. I don't know. But the bigger issue is the bigger animal came up and snatched the bird thing, presumably to eat, maybe to feed to its young. So upon whoever eats it, they're going to die too, right? So at some point, does the decomposition of these animals and the food inside somehow poison the food chain? That would be too ridiculous, right? Because, I mean, I can't believe that the humans are that stringent with, are that careful with the waste that they create, and it somehow not contaminating the wildlife. But I don't know how this is going to play into the rest of the story. I thought last episode, it was just like a fun intro, but I don't know what's going to happen now. Yeah, it feels like they're definitely building to something bigger, but I can't see the whole picture yet. But yeah, the X-ray was a nice moment. It showed Christian checking her vitals, and I don't know what's wrong with her, and asking for her doctor. It doesn't seem like everything's okay for her at least, so that's not good. But she sees her granddaughter's message, a real human moment, a moment of love from so far away, and it reinvigorates her more than the nap would have. I'd like to believe that message was actually what gave her the idea for Monica's new mission, to make propaganda for the Belters so they understand who they're hurting, so they hesitate to defect from Marco. And yeah, because she realized the human element when she saw her granddaughter again. But yeah, the messages with Avasarala and her granddaughter make her reach out for a doctor for medicine as well. I don't know what the ailment is, but whatever it is, she wants to make it home to have a nice salad made by her granddaughter. I hope she makes it. Really, really sweet episode. In many, many senses. First, there was like this very sweet moment, and then there was this sweet ass action scene. Really, really enjoyed this. I'm gonna give this a 9.5. This is a very, very solid episode. I'm just disappointed that we only have 4 episodes left. It doesn't feel like enough time to get through everything, but I guess we'll have to make do. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. Full reaction on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, it really helps the channel. We are starting The Witcher tomorrow, and I'm going to be trying to putting up 1 episode per day on YouTube, so check that out. Alright guys, see you guys next week with more. Bye friends.